The shuttle looks like a plane with a big fuel tank and two white rockets. Fuel tank, launch pad, bridge. Astronauts fly to space in a space shuttle. The shuttle leaves from a launch pad. The astronauts put on special orange suits. They travel to the shuttle in an elevator. Then they cross the bridge into the shuttle. The astronauts lie in the nose of the shuttle and wait until it's time to go. The engines start burning fuel from the fuel tank. Then the two rockets light up and the shuttle zooms into space. 1, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, lift off! Nobody is allowed to stand close to the launch pad because it is too dangerous. After 2 minutes, the rockets fall into the sea. After 8 minutes, the fuel tank falls away. The shuttle is now floating in space. The space shuttle goes around the Earth in a big circle. This is known as begin in orbit. It only takes 90 minutes for the shuttle to get orbit the Earth. The middle part of the shuttle is called the payload bay. It carries big objects to space. The astronauts work, eat and sleep in the nose of the shuttle. Some astronauts stay in space for a long time. They even live in a floating home called the space station. Astronauts are building a big new space station. This is what it will look like when it's finished. The shuttle travels through space. It flies close to the space station, then it joins to the space station. When the space station is finished, it will be as big as 2 soccer fields. The space shuttle carries the parts for the new space station into space. Robot arm. The robot arm then joins the new tube into the space station. The astronauts live in a tube like this: bedroom, toilet, shower, eating area. They were everyday clothes in the space station. When astronauts go into space, they take their food and drinks with them. The first meals taken to space didn't look or taste very nice. Beef with vegetables. Food was dried and sealed up, salted up. Astronauts added warm water, which made the food soggy. You can see the blob of drink floating to the astronaut's mouth. Today, most space meals come early in trays. They just need to be heated. Fruit is dried to keep it fresh. The first man to walk on the moon ate dried ice cream in space. Dried strawberries. It is difficult living in a space station. There is not much room and everything floats in a space shower. The water flows out, then floats in blobs. Comes out there and it does that. An astronaut holds onto the handle to keep still while he washes. After rinsing, he uses a hose to suck all the water up. And then all the water goes into space.